my house. Down by the well, and our connection is a bit dodgy. See that? And it's pretty spectacular. And I was doing a video for Patreon because I'm here on a Patreon site visit, and I just thought that I would pop on to YouTube Live because as I was doing my video, I was talking about. Okay, so let me start from the start. We had the wire because my phone is plugged in, so the wire, the cable, got in the shot, and I was apologising to the people on the for the cable getting into the shot and explaining that I had a battery pack plugged in to my phone because every time I go on a site visit, there is a possibility of, especially a place that is particularly alive with the she or connected to the other world. My hat keeps falling down. Apologies for that. Yeah, so every time my battery dies, my battery on my phone, and this is a new phone, and there is absolutely no good reason for the battery to be dying, but it does. And anybody who's been with me on Patreon for a while, I've been doing it for over 2 years, and I do a monthly site visit, and it just happens time and time again where the battery just drains out. It's happened multiple times now. So I was talking about where we're going at the back of the Hill of Tara. So I just did a Facebook Live. So pop over to my Facebook author page, Lora O'Brien, Irish author, and you'll see a Facebook Live from up above from the Leah Fall. So we did that. So we've done the kind of the usual Tara bits and pieces. And we're going though from here, we're going, so we came up this side, but we're actually going to the far side. The far side, the other side, down around the back of Tara. And I have my trusty tour guide with me, my Tara man here. That is John O'Sullivan, who is, oh, you just got a thumbs up, John. Uh, just by standing there and waving. How amazing is that? So, yeah, John has spent a lot of time around Tara and used to live quite close to here. So we have this kind of running thing where, you know, Tara in the east and Rathcrohan in the west, and they're both royal sites and all this going on. But anyway, point of this video is that I was just about to say that if the battery dies, because it's been charged, and if the battery dies, we will know that there is some shenanigans going on. And I was about to say shenanigans, and I realized that it's a word that I hear a lot. And I hear kind of what feels almost out of context for me. And I wanted to explain like shenanigans is often used, I think, by people outside of Ireland as this very kind of light-hearted, fun, you know, bit of crack. And it like it can be, absolutely it can be. But when I was growing up, shenanigans was often used, you know, in a little bit more of a kind of a sinister context, in that there was, well, that there was a sinister element, a kind of a mean element to it almost. And I think what's happening in Ireland currently is that it's after being kind of, the word has been kind of bounced back or reflected back to like the next generation on from me, and it has definitely kind of taken on this light-hearted kind of context, and it's being used in that way by Irish people, certainly. The shenanigans that you were pulling, else has noticed that kind of generational shift, the usage of the word. So, like, maybe ask your parents if you're younger than me, or don't, whatever, you know, but it doesn't really matter. But I just thought it was an interest. Our kid would be stuff, and you know, this kind of people who don't care that they're misunderstood. You know? Anyway, well, we're just If you're getting it. The water is pretty stunning. Oh, fingers or my feet in that water, which I usually do when it comes to natural flowing water. And part of that is that this is not my place. And I'm very aware of that. Even though, as a priest of the Morgan, I kind of get to go, I have like an access all areas pass, I think. That's what it feels like anyway. There isn't really any or many places, certainly on the island, that I wouldn't be able to access or safe while I access. But I suppose that comes from being like a priest of Ireland as well, not just the Morgan. Maybe I'm giving her too much credit. Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's all on her. Good job. Good job, Queen. So try not to get myself in trouble here. But if you if you agree, I'm being laughed at. If you agree about shenanigans and about the dilution of Irish culture, or if you're interested, do comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. And please be respectful, because I don't need anybody coming at me in the comments, because I get enough of that. Okay?